You've probably been stuck in traffic because of endless road construction, right? Hours of waiting while a crew works in slow motion. But what if I told you that there are machines capable of building miles of highway in no time? And with precision that seems like something from another planet. Yes, they exist, and there are quite a few of them. Today, you'll learn about the most powerful, insane, and intelligent paving machines in the world. Some look like they're straight out of a science fiction movie. Others, you'd never imagine, could be real. And by the end, you'll be left wondering, how have I never seen this before? Leave a like now if you were impressed with this first machine. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos with machines that look like they're from another planet. And comment below, have you ever seen something like this before? Let's start with the giant that is changing the concept of efficiency on the asphalt. The Vogel Super 3003i. Her name already commands respect, but what she does will leave you speechless. This German machine is one of the largest pavers in the world, used mainly on wide highways and airports. With a working width of up to 18 meters, it can pave an entire runway in one go without the need for constant manual adjustments. Imagine this. While a conventional construction site would require several passes with smaller machines, the Vogler does everything continuously, with full control over the thickness, width, and temperature of the asphalt. But the secret lies in the onboard technology. It features automatic sensors, GPS leveling control, and a thermal management system that ensures the asphalt is applied at the perfect temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. This increases the durability of the track and drastically reduces the risk of cracks or potholes. It is a favorite in infrastructure projects in the US and Europe. In some cases, it replaces up to 3 conventional machines, saving labor and execution time. And it doesn't stop there. This machine can also be controlled by a tablet, in real time. Yes, the operator no longer needs to be exposed to heat or gases. He can control everything from the outside, with much more comfort and precision. While most people think that building a road is just about pouring asphalt, these machines show that behind every kilometer, there is cutting-edge engineering, high-level technology, and machines that look like giant robots working in sync. If you thought paving a road was a repetitive and time-consuming task, get ready. This is just the beginning. Next, we'll show you compactors that vibrate like controlled earthquakes, crushing everything with surgical precision. If paving machines are the artists who design the future of highways, compactors are the giants that ensure that this design remains rock solid for decades. And we're not talking about simple rollers rolling over the ground. We're talking about veritable metal giants that vibrate the ground like a war drum. One of the most impressive examples comes from the Hamm H25i VC series, a compact vibratory compactor that not only smooths asphalt, but also breaks up rocks and recalibrates the soil as it goes. That's right. This machine can function as a roller and a crusher at the same time. It uses an oscillating compaction system that doesn't just press down on the soil. It vibrates at a high frequency, penetrating deep and eliminating air pockets or unstable areas. This ensures that the road base is as solid as reinforced concrete. These machines can weigh up to 25 tons and can generate compaction forces of over 200 kilonewtons. To give you an idea, this is equivalent to the impact of a moving car falling freely, but repeated thousands of times per minute. And the most incredible thing is that all of this happens in a controlled manner, without causing any damage to the surroundings. Now imagine this being repeated over and over again, day and night, for miles. With real-time compaction sensors, the operator can see on the screen which points of the road have not yet reached the ideal level of firmness. This means he doesn't have to waste time compacting what is already perfect. He can focus only on the critical areas. That's efficiency at its best. And we can't forget about pneumatic compactors. Unlike vibrating compactors, these use rubber tires with adjustable pressure that mold to the asphalt surface, reaching even the most uneven spots on the surface. They are ideal for finishing, especially in urban areas, and guarantee a smoother, more beautiful and longer-lasting result. In the United States, a recent study revealed that roads built with this equipment showed a 40% reduction in the need for maintenance over 10 years. In other words, fewer potholes, less construction work, and less headache for drivers. Now think about it. All of this is happening while most people are just watching a rolling movie. The truth is that behind that ordinary appearance lies brutal engineering. And that's exactly what makes these machines so shocking. They make the heavy seem light. They make the impossible seem routine. But that's not all. You'll learn about multi-function machines that can do the work of up to 4 different pieces of equipment, all in a single operation. And the best part, some are completely autonomous, working without any human in direct control. If compactors are the brutes that ensure solidity and resistance to the soil, multifunctional machines are the true mobile paving plants. They not only perform several stages of the work, they integrate tasks that, just a few years ago, could only be done with different types of machinery, operated by entire teams. Today, a single machine, with onboard intelligence, can excavate, level, apply asphalt, and compact in sequence. All of this with millimeter precision. Let's start with the star of this segment, the Caterpillar AP555 Mobile Track. This machine is equipped with a continuous traction track, which offers extreme stability even on slopes, and a sensor system that monitors the thickness of the asphalt in real time. But what is most impressive is its ability to adapt. It analyzes the soil type, adjusts the temperature of the mixture, synchronizes its speed with the feeding equipment, and activates its mechanical arms automatically to keep the surface perfectly level. All this while communicating with other machines via wireless connection. It's as if they're dancing in sync. Another highlight is the Roadtec RX900E, a multi-function milling machine that removes old layers of asphalt and prepares the ground for new application, all in a single pass. It has a track system that transports the waste directly to trucks, while depth sensors make the cut exactly, eliminating rework. But perhaps the most futuristic point of these machines is their autonomy. In countries such as Japan, Germany, and Norway, autonomous fleets of pavers and compactors are already being tested. Equipped with LiDAR, thermal cameras, and artificial intelligence, they can map the terrain, plan the ideal route, and carry out the service without the direct intervention of an operator. Imagine a construction site where there are no shouts of commands or need for radio coordination. Just giant machines talking to each other in silence, correcting their own mistakes, adjusting the pace of work, and delivering laboratory-quality tracks. These machines reduce total construction time by up to 40%, reduce fuel consumption, and even improve worker safety, who no longer need to be in constant risk zones. And the impact of this goes far beyond the construction site. Entire cities can benefit from safer roads, built in record time, with lower maintenance costs and fewer traffic interruptions. Let's dive into the world of machines that build entire highways in just a few days, with a synchronized army of gigantic equipment, and you'll see why many engineers call it asphalt choreography. Imagine dozens of heavy machines moving at the same time, each with a specific function, but all acting with millimeter precision as if they were part of an invisible orchestra. This is the reality of large-scale road construction operations in countries such as the United States, China, Germany, and the United Arab Emirates. And the most impressive thing, in some projects, entire highways are delivered in less than a week, thanks to the perfect synchronization between these mechanical colossuses. It all starts with excavators and graders, which prepare the initial ground. Models like the John Deere 872G can cut, move, and level hundreds of meters of earth per hour, creating a solid and uniform base. Meanwhile, articulated haulers like the Volvo A60H bring tons of material quickly and steadily, even over uneven terrain. Next, the base and sub-base applicators come into play, machines that deposit and spread the first layer of aggregates with surprising uniformity. This step is essential to ensure that the asphalt is smooth and resistant. And when a flaw is detected, digital sensors issue real-time alerts so that adjustments can be made immediately, without having to stop the operation. The most fascinating part is watching the pavers, compactors, and supply trucks working in a line, like a line of giant ants. The truck dumps the hot asphalt onto the paver, which spreads the mix while a compactor comes along behind, sealing everything tightly, all this without any breaks between steps. It's as if the road is being painted by a mobile production line, advancing meter by meter, minute by minute, and in large projects this line is endless. Kilometers of asphalt are laid without pause, with shifts that alternate 24 hours a day. The result? New runways in record time with airport runway quality. In the United Arab Emirates, for example, a 42-kilometer highway was built in just 4 days using this method. In the US, projects such as Fast Track Asphalt use drones for aerial monitoring, artificial intelligence for weather forecasts, and autonomous machines to maintain the pace even in adverse conditions. These large-scale operations prove that building a road today is no longer just manual labor. It involves precision engineering, high-level logistical coordination, and real-time innovation. And to outsiders, it really does look like a synchronized choreography between titans. Let's go further. You'll see the most innovative machines that are coming. Sustainable, silent, and capable of forever changing the way the world connects through roads. Get ready, because the future is already taking shape. Now that we've seen the power of machines that can turn heavy construction into simple tasks, it's time to look to what's next. And believe me, the future of road construction isn't just faster or more efficient, it's also smarter, greener, and quieter. New generations of machinery aren't just big, they're conscious. One of the most impactful advances is 100% electric machines. Manufacturers such as Volvo Construction Equipment, Caterpillar, and Wirtgen are already launching large-scale battery-powered equipment. Yes, without a diesel engine, without smoke, without noise. Imagine a road construction site in the middle of the city, and you can barely hear the engines running. This is already a reality in pilot cities in Scandinavia. The Volvo EC230 Electric, for example, is an electric excavator with a working autonomy of up to 8 continuous hours. It operates with the same performance as a traditional excavator, but emits 0 pollutants. Additionally, it is equipped with energy regeneration technology. Part of the force used to decelerate the mechanical arm is converted into recharge energy. In other words, the machine works and recharges at the same time. And it doesn't stop there. The pavers of the future will have sensors that detect micro-imperfections in the soil, adjusting the application thickness in real time with sub-millimeter precision. This means less material waste, more resistance, and more durable roads. Some of these machines even analyze the climate, soil moisture, and even the chemical composition of the asphalt, all in real time. In addition to sustainability and precision, another advance is full automation. We are talking about projects with 0 operators. The entire fleet is controlled by a remote control center, as if it were an airport control tower. Engineers monitor everything on screens, and intelligent software makes the technical decisions. Human errors, fatigue delays, or coordination failures are being eliminated from the process. Another amazing thing, self-repairing materials are being tested. That's right, asphalt with nanotechnology capable of regenerating itself when microcracks appear. Instead of waiting for the hole to open, the material reactivates itself with the heat of the sun itself or with microelectric charges from the road. It's as if the road has an immune system, and this opens the door to smart infrastructure. Roads that communicate with autonomous vehicles, that warn about traffic, weather conditions, and even suggest alternative routes. And all of this is being made possible by machines that build with extremely high precision and integrated sensors. But perhaps the most beautiful thing about all this is realizing that the world is evolving not only to be faster, but to be more human, with less pollution, less noise, more safety for workers, and more efficiency for cities. At their core, these giant machines that look like metal monsters are actually tools for a better future. They're building more than just roads. They're connecting people, cities, and opportunities. They are transforming complicated routes into accessible paths. They are literally paving the way for dreams. And the question remains, are we ready for this new world that is already being built before our eyes? If you were impressed by what you saw here, just imagine what's to come. Subscribe to the channel now, turn on notifications, and leave a like if you believe that technology can also transform the world for the better. And comment below, which of these machines surprised you the most? See you in the next video.